Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all doing really well. So today it is weigh-in 27 on Slimming World. So let's go and find out how I got on this week. So 27 weigh-ins that I have had with Slimming World, and I honestly cannot remember a time without Slimming World. Earlier on this year, I'm sure many of you will have seen my videos before. I wasn't in a good place. I didn't feel good. I didn't look good. I didn't move very well. I struggled to do the most basic of things. But what I will say as we are approaching Christmas is that I know this is a really difficult time of the year for people to remain focused, to sort of remain on plan, if you like, if you want to use that sort of terminology. And I'm here to say that you do you. I was at group last night, unfortunately a day earlier than I normally would go to Slimming World, so I weighed in on Wednesday night. It's now Thursday that I'm videoing this for you guys at home. But what I have seen a lot of on our Slimming World group page and other pages as well that I follow is that people are just really dropping out and sort of not attending group, not being like accountable, not wanting to jump on the scales at group for the fear of being embarrassed. But I think, we've got no shame or embarrassment to show, because gaining weight is normal. Everyone is capable of gaining weight. Everyone is capable of losing weight as well. But I think at this time of the year, this is where if you do have, an eating disorder, and as in you cannot stop gaining weight, and that has been me. And if you are easily led with bad food decisions or bad choices, or as soon as the cat's out the bag type thing, for example, as soon as you're off it 100%, then for those types of people who do have those struggles with their weight loss, then the month of December is a really dangerous one, I suppose. If you maybe have gone awry and you maybe don't want to go and get weighed, I'm here just to give you guys a bit of encouragement, and I hope that you won't feel ashamed if you have had a couple of good days or nights out. That's what life's for. It's for living. And yeah, we might gain a couple of pounds here and there, but own it, enjoy it, and think, yeah, that was probably worth the £1 or £2 weight loss. Or yeah, well, I managed to still go out, and you know what? I still managed to lose weight. So I'm here to tell you this week that I was out in Glasgow at the weekend there for James and I's anniversary. And we stayed in the Glasgow Hilton, which was beautiful. We went out for dinner, so we went to a restaurant called Halloumi. So it is a Greek tapas restaurant, and we enjoyed everything that we had. It was beautiful, the food was delicious. So we had a really nice mix of different sort of plates of food. So we had we had pita breads, we had chicken skewers, we had rice stuffed vine leaves, we had an aubergine dip, we had moussaka, we had feta and olives. I can't remember what else right now off the top of my head, but we had a lot of food, put it that way. But we thoroughly enjoyed it. Didn't have dessert, but we did then go on to the cinema, and we both had one alcoholic drink each, and that was it. Now, when we got back to the hotel, I was feeling quite unwell actually, not to do with the food, but I'm sure you can hear my voice. I do have a bit of a cold right now, and actually right now is the best I have felt over the last probably 4 days. So this all started kicking off on the Sunday, and it's now Thursday, and this is the best part of how I've been all week, to be honest. So I do apologise for my voice if it's grating on any of you at home. But yeah, it's been a really difficult few days, to be honest, regards appetite for myself. I can't really remember feeling how I feel right now before with regards to not having an appetite, but the last few days has been a struggle to eat. and I have very much made myself have some food, if only very small amounts. And so, yeah, it unfortunately is this time of the year. But the main point I'm trying to make is that I still managed to go out for food. I still managed to go away for a night away, even though I was really, really unwell during the night with a high temperature and a fever, and there's all these other things that unfortunately come along with getting unwell. But the positive news is, as I said, you can go out and you can lose weight. So this week, on week 27, I lost 2.5 pounds, which I am ecstatic about. I weighed in a day early, as I've said, and it's weigh in week 27. So I started Slimming World 28 weeks ago, which was on the 25th of May 2023, and I have been following Slimming World, as in weighing in, for 27 weeks in a row. So far I have managed to lose 4 stone 4 pounds. So my mini goal in my head, as I'm sure some of you will know at home if you've been watching my videos, is that I wanted to lose 4.5 stone for Christmas. Now, I obviously have been putting out a lot of extra content, a lot of extra videos over the last while, and I'm really glad to hear some of the really positive feedback and suggestions and comments from you guys at home about those videos. So if I can just take this opportunity to ask, if you're not already a subscriber and you are finding yourself regularly watching the content, or you're interested to find out more, then I would really appreciate if you can give my videos a like, and if you can also leave a comment in the box below on any of my videos at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And of course, subscribing. If you're not already a subscriber, I would absolutely love if you could become one of my subscribers. It really does mean the world to me. I honestly cannot tell you how important you guys at home are. You are the people who are my accountability. You are the people who give me motivation, and you are the people that always have my back. And I cannot thank you enough for that. So being able to have more and more of you lovely people at home on a regular basis who are watching my channel is just phenomenal. So thank you so much if you do choose to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, then I absolutely am incredibly grateful for all of your support. So, as I was saying, 4 stone 4 pound loss. I want to lose 4.5 stone for my Christmas week. So it means I've got another 2 weigh-ins before then. Now that means I've got basically 1.5 pounds to lose on both weeks. So I feel it's achievable, but of course I've not been well at the moment. I'm hoping from now onwards I can start to feel a bit better. I'm hoping my appetite resumes to normal again as well. And yeah, we'll sort of take it from there, I suppose. But what I will say is that I have this little commitment raffle card which I got presented with at Slimming World a few weeks ago. So basically, dropping it there, you get a stamp on your card for every week that you attend class on the run up to Christmas. And of course I've been for the 3 out of 3 classes so far, and there are 2 weigh-ins left before Christmas. So as I said, 1.5 pounds weight loss each week would be fantastic. And if I can lose more than that, great. If I can't get to the 4 stone 7 pounds mark before Christmas, then I'm not going to worry about it. But it's just something that I've got in my head that I would really like to get to. Now, I suppose talking about accountability and commitment and turning up to groups throughout the sort of Christmas period can, as I said, be really difficult for some folk. And you can feel a bit embarrassed and a bit like, well, what's the point? But actually for me, I don't have an alternative. And I know some people have said, oh, it's so good that you're so committed to Slimming World. Lots of other people are stopping doing Slimming World. I don't have an alternative. I have tried and I have done every single weight loss diet possible. And I'm not joking when I say that. I have been overweight from the age of 11 and I'm now 32. And this is the most weight that I have lost in the shortest period of time with the greatest consistency of my life. And I know that many people have criticisms about Slimming World, but then people have criticisms about the Atkins diet. People have criticisms about the South Beach diet. People have criticisms about SlimFast. There is no positive way to go about it. In losing weight, you do have to think of things differently. You do have to look at yourself differently, and you have to look at your own habits as well. And for me personally, I have been able to live, I've been able to go out and enjoy food and enjoy things that I want within moderation, and that is the really, really key factor for me. And what I would recommend to you guys at home as well is that you have got to have it work for you. There's no point me losing 4 stone 4 pounds, and some of you at home might think, well, I can't eat this and I can't eat that and I can't eat this and I don't like this and I don't like that. Then yeah, maybe you will struggle in Slimming World, because you do have to have, for me personally, I think you have to have a good base of a range of food that you like, and you can change around a bit as well, because you cannot have the same food week in, week out, day in, day out, and it gets so boring so quick. And then that is again when you go off and you get bored of it. Now, I have not had one single gain in the last 27 weeks since I've started being weighed by Slimming World, which I am so thankful for. I honestly think it's the longest time in my life where I have never gained weight. And that for me is really, really difficult to even say, but it's a fact. And when I see how far I've come, as I said, I don't have an alternative, and this is a way of life for me right now. And I'm not saying that I will follow Slimming World forever, because of course other things do happen in life. And you know, I personally don't want to have to go to a Slimming World class every week for the rest of my life, because to me, by then, I should be able to manage, and I hope I will be able to manage my weight in a lot healthier and a lot more realistic way on my own. But I do know that I cannot undo all of my hard work, which is why I have to keep going to class, and I have to keep going and being consistent with and honest with myself, but realistic with what my expectations of what I can achieve are as well. Now, overall, I'm currently sitting at 16 stone 10.5 pounds, and ideally, this is a big ideal, but a really big ideal weight for me would be to get into the 12 stone bracket. Failing that, the 13 stone bracket, or 13 stone bracket, and see how I go, and just gradually take it down another stone. But really, for my height, I'm over 5'8", and really for my height, the maximum heaviest weight that I should be is about 12 stone maximum for a healthy BMI. So I do kind of want to sit round about then, but I also feel I've come so far, I don't want to give this like a sort of a half attempt. I want to finish it, and I want to finish it to the end. I don't want to give in early and think, I've lost 5 stone. No, I need to finish it, and I need to get to the weight I want to get to, because if I lose momentum, that's it. I'm very much all or nothing, which I'm very appreciative that some of you guys at home have told me that you are the same, which I think is why we're very much similar types of people, which is lovely to know that I've got people at home that understand. So I'm really pleased with how things have gone. I've been out for lunch today as well, and I enjoyed a lovely pasta dish. It was a tomato based one, it was penne arrabbiata, and it was delicious. And I know that was the healthiest option that I could have had. So I didn't feel bad about it, I enjoyed it, I'll move on. And I think we just need to do that. And at this time of the year, we need to enjoy ourselves, we need to enjoy events we've got coming up. And I don't have anything else on now until Christmas Day, which, as I'm sure some of you will know, is that I'm going out for Christmas dinner. We're going to Edinburgh City Centre for Christmas dinner, just James and I. But I will eat whatever I want to eat on the day, draw a line under it, and get back on it again. If you want to do that at home, then feel free to do so. It's your choice. I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you to do it. But I think you've got to just be realistic. You also want to enjoy having a little bit of what your other family members and friends are having as well. And again, a little bit of something that you really like does go a long way, and it will help you keep on track if that is what you want to do over the Christmas period. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's not been a very long one, but I am incredibly proud of where I've come so far. I've got my Miss Slinky award, I've got my 4-stone award, I've got multiple Slimmer of the Week and Slimmer of the Month awards, I've got my Club 10. I'm just so happy with how far I've come, and one big change that I've noticed this week is my legs. So when I look down, my lower legs, as in my knee down, is a lot more shaped. There's a lot more sort of shape to my leg. It's more sculpted, shall we say. And I'm really, really happy with that. I feel like I look much less chunky, much less heavy. And I think when you're quite tall, I've got quite a long torso, quite a long body. And I think when you are quite tall, but you have quite big legs as well, it does make you look smaller. But I think the slimmer your legs are, the taller you look. So I'm feeling a little bit more sort of in proportion, you know, every week going forward. And it's nice to just see small changes in yourself, because often those are the ones that we struggle to notice the most. And it's often other people that notice the differences first before we do, because we see ourselves, you know, often in maybe a more negative light or a more conservative light. But yeah, I'm just so grateful for all of your support, and I am aiming to lose at least 1.5 pounds for next week, and then we will be on our major countdown to the big day and Santa Claus coming to town. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been a good video. I really appreciate all of your support, and I shall catch you on the next one. So thank you. Take care. Bye.